Welcome back to the show. This week is Independent Venue Week, and so Amy P went to Gwdihw to find out more.
Today we're at Gwdihw and I'm speaking to Lloyd Griffiths, who works in the events management here. Lloyd, how is Independent Venue Week changing things at Gwdihw?
Well, last year we did it for the first time, and it's interesting because I was talking to someone yesterday and they were like, how has it changed what you put on? And it hasn't really changed what we've put on, but it's just allowed us to do everything a little bit bigger. So like last year, for example, we had Frank and the Heartstrings headline on a Thursday night, which we did with Hugh Stevens, and that's kind of a little bit bigger than we usually do at the Juxtaposed night. So that's one of the advantages, and just because Independent Venue Week's got a bit of traction at the moment, it's just allowing us to shout about the venue a bit more, and I think it helps people appreciate like the kind of level of care and love that goes into the programming here, because not just us, like all the promoters like put like so much effort into getting people who people might not have heard of, but stuff like Independent Venue Week just kind of, you know, just allows us to shout about how much people love what they put on. And then it's a good feedback loop as well then, because it's like a nice cycle, because then the more people realise people love the events they're putting on, the more people actually get enthusiastic about it, which is, I think that's something that's quite, not necessarily particular to Gwdihw, but that definitely happens here a lot. Like people want to see the promoters do well, they're not just coming to see gigs, they want the venue and promoters to do well, which is lovely. If you walk down, like especially if you walk down like Womanby Street on like a Soon day, or just like on a Thursday or Friday when there's gigs on, you know, there could be gigs at the Full Moon and Club and wherever else down there, and you could definitely people are quite enthusiastic about it. And I think that's what's good about Independent Venue Week, because sometimes people only have those experiences maybe 2 or 3 times a year, so I think it gets people to realise that there's actually shows like that people are putting loads of effort into.
Are you finding that because of your independent status, are you able to get more local people involved in the community?
Yeah, people like coming here and putting stuff on. You know, we're trying to put more stuff on like Saturday and Sunday afternoons as well. So yeah, that's definitely true. Like the craft fairs have been were insanely busy. Like you couldn't have predicted it. We had one in December, and we've got another one coming up on Mother's Day, so 6th of March. And hopefully we're going to carry on doing like lots of different ones. We've got, I don't want to say too much, but we've got plans to do like a magazine kind of one, like a zine one. So we're hopefully getting some people to do DIY zines. But I only came up with that. I had a meeting with them last week, and we just discussing ideas. And already I've got like 3 or 4 people who are really keen. So yeah, it's nice because it allows you to put ideas into action quite quickly, because people are keen to get involved with them basically. Yeah.
And for this week specifically, what have you got on that people can come to?
We've got a night called 16-Bit Sound, which is basically lots of chiptune music. Just thought we'd kind of do something a bit more experimental and weird. So they're all kind of doing like electronic, using kind of old 8-bit, 16-bit consoles to make funny noises. And then Thursday we've got a Welsh music showcase, which is us and Juxtaposed. So we've got Eugene Kappa, Roger Brooks and Himalayas. And then Friday and Saturday, we've got a guy called Tasker who does programming for Boiler Room, and he's got his own show on NTS. So that's kind of house, soulful house disco, and that's pretty sure that's going to be rammed. I'm really hopeful on that. And then Saturday we've got a big brass female-led reggae band, dub band called Resonators, who are they're pretty big band, so we're quite lucky to get them. So should be a long and fun week, I think.
Varied one as well.
Yeah, I think it's quite a good, it wasn't necessarily intentional. I was like, we need to get all the different things at Gwdihw, but it has kind of happened that way, that it's kind of accidental how it's happened, but like I said, thinking back on it now that Independent Venue Week is bigger, it does like, oh yeah, we have actually got like a nice variety of stuff going on, which is nice, yeah.